Welcome, everybody. My name is David Teasdale, and I'm president of Mars here in Japan. I'd like to talk to you today about what it's like to work within Mars as a global business, what it's like here within Mars Japan, and what it feels like to be an associate within our business. Mars is a huge global company, over $20 billion US, with #1 position globally in both pet food and in chocolate. However, the wonderful thing about working for Mars isn't that it's a huge global company. The wonderful thing is that it feels like you're working in a small business. So how does that work? Each individual market runs as its own autonomous business unit within this large global company. The reason that we do that is because we want decisions made locally, closest to the consumer, about what's right for the development of our brands. So the opportunity at Mars is to be running our business locally, but also contributing to the global organization through the ideas which we develop in our local markets. From an associate's point of view, it's quite simple. We have a very simple philosophy. We hire the best people in the marketplace, we pay them very well, and we expect a lot. But we don't expect anything more than you would expect from yourself if you were running a business. We need people to come in and contribute, people to come in and make a difference, who are able to contribute on both a local basis and on a global basis so that we're able to build the business and build the brands so that we all have a successful future. At the heart of Mars in Japan is a pet food business. And pet food is a category which it's very easy to get passionate about. Why is that? Quite simply, we are at our heart about enhancing the magic that exists between an owner and his pet. And that is a very special relationship that exists. So our brands, whether it be Caesar or Shiba, Pedigree or Calcan, and now Nutro and Greenies, are expressions of the feelings that the owners have for their pet. So as an example, on Caesar, it expresses a particular feeling that they have of extreme love for their small dog. At this point in Japan, we're the #1 player in the pet food marketplace, which gives us tremendous equity with consumers, customers, and our suppliers. So we operate from a very powerful position within pet care. In confectionery, we're a very small player, but we are examining at this moment exactly how we build our position in confectionery such that we become a much larger player over time. The challenge that we have is that we face tremendously difficult competition, whether that be from Procter & Gamble, Nestle, Hills, Colgate, Nissin, Unicharm, Nippon, Maruha. So it is an incredibly diverse set of competitors who all challenge us in different ways. So our challenge as a business is to build on our #1 position such that we establish a much stronger position in pet food and a much stronger position in confectionery. So that's our challenge as a business, is that we're not satisfied with the position that we're in right now. What we want to do is to become a much stronger player in both confectionery and pet food over time. Many of you will have heard that we're a private company. So I'd just like to explain exactly what that means. It's really important in two respects. We are a family business, which means that we operate really driven by more a set of values, or as we call them, principles, than anything else. So perhaps the most important thing that you need to understand in order to understand this company is to look at our 5 principles and really understand what they mean, because those are what exist inside all of our hearts as a family business. The other thing that's important to understand in terms of being a private company is that we are not subject to the whims of whether it be Wall Street or the Nikkei or all the different stock exchanges that exist around the world. We have the freedom to shape our own destiny. As a private company, we take a longer-term view than public companies do, simply because we don't have to report quarterly earnings numbers that dominate the news media. From a career perspective, this is a different kind of business. We are a business driven by passionate people. We're not so focused on what your title is or what your background is. What we care about are your ideas, your ability to deliver those ideas in a compelling way for the consumer, and your ability to help us build a strong business in the long term. We believe that in giving people opportunity at a very early stage of their career. So many Japanese companies say it's going to be many years before you become a manager. We don't share that philosophy. We believe that people are capable of learning and growing very quickly, and so our objective is to help you learn as quickly as possible such that you build the confidence based on experience in order to be able to contribute to the business quickly. The Mars Leadership Program is an important component of our overall talent development strategy. We believe very passionately in this program, and we invest the time necessary to make sure that the program is as good as it possibly can be, and that the opportunities which we create are the right ones to develop you as associates coming into the business. So if you're looking for an opportunity to develop your career, learn and grow very quickly, have the opportunity to contribute to a large organization on both a local and a global basis, and have the opportunity to learn and grow as a person, then please consider Mars as a home for you for your career. I feel tremendously passionate about this company. I've had the opportunity to work in Canada, England, and now Japan over the course of my 8 years with this company, and I feel tremendously confident about the future of this business and the future of the people who work within this business. So please give your consideration to Mars, and we look forward to meeting with you.